What's up everybody, welcome back to the channel. It's your boy Robbie. This is day 2 in disassembling the 2 Miatas that we have here. Let me show you guys real quick what's happening. Miata number 1, the white hull, she good to go. And then over here we have Miata number 2, 1.60. That one over here is getting his head pulled off right now. Everything is, the engine is timed perfectly right now, so that's a little trick that we found out from a dude on YouTube. To
shout out to Greg Peters.
Greg Peters, good tutorial, broski, on how to do this stuff. So, yep, about to pull this head off and see what it looks like. I'll show you guys what this white one looks like right now. This is where cylinder 1 is clean as hell, so that means that's where it was leaking into and washing it off. Luckily, the car was literally just, as soon as it started smoking, it was turned off and never turned on again. So, it didn't do any damage. The walls are really smooth. And looks really good. So that's that. That head is getting machined, and he's taking all these little covers off, and that head's ready to come out very shortly as well. I'll keep you guys posted. And just like that, boys, in 3.5 hours total time from working, we have both heads off of both cars at the same time. Well, obviously we're working side by side at the same exact time. So if this was a one-person job, we probably would have done it in about 6.5 hours or so. But this is what my head looks like. Head gasket looks like it's been replaced before with a Molly head gasket. I have the same exact one actually. I'm gonna clean that guy up eventually before we put the new head on, obviously. And then we're gonna do the same thing to his here. And yeah, they look amazing. There are the heads right here. Pretty good. 1.8 right here and 1.60 right here. And yeah, just gonna button things up here. Just gonna start cleaning up the base tonight as well. So by the end of today, we're gonna clean them up a little bit from all the dirt and debris and oils from 1992. And I'll show you guys how that goes. All right, we are actually cleaning now the engine bay. We already cleaned off, or I already cleaned off my cylinder little caps, heads, whatever the hell you want to call them. And also the cylinder walls. Those are spotless clean right now. Cleaned off the gasket as much as I could, made it as flat as possible, and now we put some duct tape over it because duct tape is waterproof and there's just no water going to go in the engine, because we are going to either pressure wash this or spray a bunch of degreaser, which I've already done on this engine bay already. Spray degreaser, letting it soak a little bit. It's already kind of drying up and stuff, but after that I'm just planning to pressure wash it. We have the Harbor Freight pressure washer, which is not that big of a deal. It's not even that strong of a pressure washer, so we're just going to spray all that off. Car is not going to start for the next week or so, so any plugs that get wet doesn't matter. They're going to be dry by the time we're done. And homeboy over here right now is doing exactly what I was doing. We took out our alternators so it's easier, so we can get more of the gunk there. And he's actually cleaning his cylinder heads 2 at a time, because obviously you can't have all 4 up. So that's what it looks like when he starts cleaning it, and that's the unfinished product. So once we get all that done, we're gonna, on my side here, I'm gonna actually pull off my exhaust manifold. It's stock, and I'm gonna paint it in black. I do have a proper paint for that. And my intake manifold is getting painted as well, along with my valve cover, which has been painted before, but I'm gonna refresh that paint and make it real nice. So stay tuned. We're just working on cleaning up the engine bay. This is what it looks like right now, and it looks like a crazy mess of dirt and debris. Wait until I'm done. Alright boys, degreasing the second car. Mine's already done. I'll show you guys in a second, but let me show you real quick how bad it looks right now. You guys can see it pretty damn well. He's actually putting the degreaser now. We're using the Royal Purple one.
No, it's super clean.
What's it called? Super clean. But yeah, it looks just gonna soak it for about 5-6 minutes or so, and then let me show you guys what mine looks like here now. I've already pressure washed my whole engine bay, and then look at how bone dry everything looks here. The sides look 10 times better than what it was before. Paint kind of came off there, so I'm gonna respray all of that once that dries out. But it came out pretty damn well for what it was. I mean, look at my transmission, it's like pure white now instead of being really oily, which I'll show you guys what it used to look like when on his car. That's what. it looked like before. So we're gonna just wait until this thing soaks up a little bit, and then we're just gonna pressure wash it and send it. Time to full send. Alright boys, so finished. It looks gajillion.
Still needs a wipe down.
Million times better.
I'll get a full detail later.
But
But that trans is silver now.
yeah,
Little-
you guys remember what mine looked like? So yeah,
A little bit of brake clean.
looks real damn good right
This
now.
front end, I mean, was disgusting. It still is a little
Take
bit.
the lights away because they're kind of messing it up. There you go. Looks real good, guys. Mine already pretty much dried up already, sort of, kind of. So, I mean, it's just a black and really old. Mine's really rusty-ish. So that is going to be sprayed. There's no rust, it's just the paint that's coming off. So, just going to wipe it down, make it real clean, and then wipe it down with some alcohol. Spray a couple of areas so it makes it nice and fresh. And she's looking good to go. On that note, we're gonna end that video for today. This is day 2 of building the Miatas. Both heads are out and they will be on the way to the machine shop tomorrow early morning. I'm gonna drop them off there. It should take about a day or 2 until they're done. And meanwhile, we're just gonna button things up, clean things up here as well. Maybe I'll post a video about it. Most likely will. And yeah, other than that, we're all set for now. That intake manifold is getting painted tomorrow. That valve cover is getting painted tomorrow. That exhaust manifold is getting painted tomorrow. Same thing with him, except he's not painting his exhaust manifold. So, yep. I'll see you guys in the next one. Thanks for watching this video. And part 3 coming very shortly. So stay tuned for that. I'll see you guys in the next one. Don't forget, what's behind you doesn't matter.
Except the cops.
You better love it.